Today's video is on the Musha Katana. This is their just standard katana. This is one of their best sellers, and it cut extremely well. It's got a very sharp edge on it. Let's do some specs on it, up close looks, and take a look at it. Looking at overall length, this is a 39-inch overall length katana from Musha. We have a 28-inch blade. Single edge blade, of course, plenty of room on the handle for a double grip, which if you're really moving with this more in a traditional sense, maybe you'll be in a double-handed grip, maybe you'll be more in a single-handed grip. Either way, you got both of those covered. Looking at a 1095 high carbon steel for this one. We've got a 10 3/4 inch handle, so you technically have about three grips for this one. You can go a double-handed grip, however you want. If you want your hands more together, if you want to have this more in a single-handed grip as well, you have that option for you in whatever position you really want to put it in. We've got a faux race skin and a traditional wrap on the handle. We have 2 pins again on this one. It's a very, very similar handle to the previous one we did of the Katana, except the blade is just longer. Overall, feels really good in the hand. Not super heavy, easy to manipulate with 2 hands if that's what you're really going for, or if you are working with this in the single-hand fashion, you have that option as well. The fittings on this one are all steel, so all of the fittings that you see here on the handle are all just more of just antique looking steel. We have a scabbard with it, wood cord black lacquered scabbard, so giving it that glossy appearance that you'll see on a lot of katanas, traditional ones and other interpretations of it. Slides very nicely into the scabbard, draws just fine, comes out nice and smooth. Dropping the tip back in, locks into place. Really no problem with getting the blade out at all. I did the cut testing beforehand like I do with every video, that way I have stuff to talk about with it. And whether it's 2-handed grip or single-handed grip, it cut very well, especially this being more of a price point item from Musha. This is one of their best-selling katanas as far as I know, and I can see why. I mean, it's just very simple. You don't get authentic race skin, not a super big deal. The construction of the handle is pretty solid. You get a very sharp edge, what we would consider to be battle ready when it comes to edge quality. We don't think about razor sharp or stuff like that through Kult of Athena, because it just needs to be functionally sharp in order to cut through tatami and other soft targets, hypothetically. So you have that option. You also have the option of being more versatile with it having the 2-handed grip if you prefer to use that, or you obviously have a single-handed grip, and it's very easy to manipulate. It's got a back swept blade, a little bit less of a back sweep to it than I would say on the Katana. That's mostly probably because of how long the blade is. Again, the blade is 28 inches, and having a 39-inch overall length, it does get you more to want to use this with 2 hands, but I can definitely see you using this with 1 hand if that's something that you were familiar with and you wanted to work with as well. Run through some up close looks of this blade and the scabbard out of the scabbard. Take a look at the difference in tempering from the actual spine of the blade onto the edge. Let's do some up close looks and take a look at it. All right, up close looks of the handle. We have the faux race skin. We've got the 2 pins running through it. We've got the glossy lacquered scabbard. You'll see that in a lot of katanas. We've got the traditional wrap on the front. We flip that over. We got the same stuff on the other side. Take a general look at the blade here. Like I said, the edge has been very reliable from the cutting I've been doing with it. Again, if it's a little dirty, that's because I did the cutting with it and it's on top of a tree stump. But we can see the difference in hardening from the edge and also from the spine as well. We took a look at some specs on this one, a little bit of up-close looks. Let's go ahead and take a look at the cut testing and see how this blade did. Too high. All right, so there you have it for the Musha Katana. If you're looking for a great entry-level katana to start your katana collection with, maybe you practice Japanese martial arts, you're looking at getting something live for forms and for cutting tatami and cut testing, this may be the blade for you. If you're looking at purchasing this blade, click the link in the description below this video. As always, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and we'll see you in the next one.